Alright, yo, 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 it's your boy Yoshi Kid Neo. Guns are always. We're back with Divinity Original Sin. Today, well, tonight, 10 o'clock at night, we are going to the Blackpits. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to go and learn Source. Increase my. Plus, Fane needs to go over there. I'm just noticing he's not part of this group. Wonder why. But should be pretty cool going there. White Magisters, I guess, so we gotta learn like a whole new thing. We've already known the Magisters to be pretty evil, and we're about to know them to be even more evil. Who's that? You know what? Before I do this, though, we should go over to, now that I know I have the ghost ability. Why? Oh, there. About to say I'm not getting any, like, them. We're gonna go over here and check it out. I didn't do that. Ooh, an ox. A lot of that.
The bull flicks its ghostly tail at a non-existent fly.
Dying, of course. As soon as they set me pulling that there wagon, I should have known this was how things was going to end. Of course, I can see the future, and I did see this, but I honestly thought I was sleeping. Well, that's nice of you. It's not so bad so far. Sure don't miss pulling wagons.
I hear something screaming in the left.
You sure you want to know? Alright. Here is your future.
The bull shakes itself, swallows the cud, clears its throat.
You're gonna die.
He said that so nonchalant. You're gonna die. That's great.
Let me think about that now. Soon. Maybe.
The bull shrugs.
He can't see you.
I don't suppose you could do me a favour. Unhitch this here harness so as I can make my way to the field of
That shit's funny as fuck. Who this is?
The bull nods.
I knew you'd say yes.
That's so funny. Oh shit. This bitch is getting fucking Oh wow. Where did she go? I just heard her getting fucked up and then she's gone. Alright, so we got 3 of those dudes and then 3 over there. I don't think those guys can make it too. Damn it, Fane. Boy just wants to blow shit up. Why is the sound like off? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We killed 2 of them with that. Other dude is probably... He's getting there. Where'd this other little dude go? Where's he thinking? Where'd he go? Is that him? There he is. We're gonna delay your turn. We're gonna let them all come over here. Look at this motherfucker. Going. Can't see these dudes when they go in. Can I get there for free? No. Do this. Damn, dude. Where the fuck is this thing? I hate this. There he is. Beautiful. We can go right behind him. Adrenaline? You miss. Go sleep, bitch. That other dude's dead as fuck. That's hilarious. Wait, I can hit this? He'll die from Necro Flame. What else can I do? Nothing really, so I dare y'all to come over here. I dare. Oh, you dead. Hey, we leveled up. Excellent. As soon as this necrofire goes away. I wish there was something that I could do for that lady.
What happened here?
I gotta say, I really like that really fast-paced sound with the violin. Oh, we got more heads. We're gonna go check out what happened to Spirit of a Dead Civilian. First, we're gonna loot your body and see what happened.
The spirit floats in front of you, his eyes unfocused and darting from side to side. Looking down at his mangled corpse at your feet, you see that the front is relatively unmarked, but his back has been eviscerated. Long, jagged cuts run the length of his torso. The spirit's eyes move in your direction, trying to focus, but he seems to look right through you.
A voice. Oh, I can still hear it in the dark. I can hear it whispering. He won't stop. They click and clatter, chitter and laugh. Oh, they laugh. Insects with a dwarf's tongue. They came from above. They laughed as they cut us down.
The spirit doubles up, raking his hands across his face, ghostly nails cutting deep into spectral skin.
No, I can hear it. Not the echoes. I can hear it. The voice. It's here.
The spirit shudders and cries, tears running down his cheeks.
Oh, Divine Lucian, protect me. You seven ancient gods, please. Don't let it get me.
The spirit's eyes dart left and right. It reaches tentatively a hand out for a moment, but thinks better of it.
This poor little dude. Ooh, a pearl? These voidlings are terrible. They're just fucking everybody up. Where are we at? We're way far from where I want to be. Why is there still cursed fire here?
History is written by victors. Do not doubt our divine order will prevail.
The spirits of a Magister and a dwarf are locked in ethereal combat. Their vicious blows make no impact, yet they struggle on. Mid-snarl, the dwarf spies your presence and staggers back to address you.
Sorcerer, you must hate the Reds as much.
Hold on. Right. I'm running a D&D campaign. One of my buddies is joining us soon. And he's trying to make like a necromancer or something like that. So we're trying to figure out how that can fit into 5th edition. But I'm new to 5th edition, so I haven't like researched all the different classes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna look it up while I'm playing. That's what I'll be doing.
Rightly so. Reds had sorcerers locked up tight in that caravan. And you know where they were sending them. You look like you've been there yourself.
The Magister lunges for the dwarf. His
Anna, you saw it with your own eyes. You know Sorcerer's Law, Voidwoken, and you know we'd all still be alive if you hadn't attacked our caravan. Before it all, Voidwoken stole the sorcerers along the cliffs, headed for Seven knows where.
Not to flip your flops or nothing, but 'tis more that my boss Lohar is against magisters than for sorcerers, if you know what I mean.
the Magister
Loha, I should have known. Sorcerer, if you want to stay alive around these parts, you'll stay far, far away from that walking vermin. Though, on the other hand, maybe you should go stand near him. Maybe the Voidwoken could take him out where we failed. Ha!
The dwarf eyes you steadily and silently, his mouth a straight line, and his eyes like marbles of steel. The Magister shrugs.
Well, if I knew that, we'd have taken him out long ago. All I can say is, he's somewhere in Driftwood, and everything he touches turns into annihilation.
Doubled over in agony, the shivering Magister spirit mumbles to himself, tightly clutching 3 golden stalks in one fist. Noting the attention, he straightens, revealing insignia spelling Kinnet, and a jagged wound spilling his innards upon the ground. He reaches a ghostly hand into your chest and squeezes your heart. You become Kinnet. his memories flooding over you and replacing your own. Warmth, comfort. You are Kinnit, playing cards with your mates in a cozy barracks. You stagger to tipsy attention as a white-clad magister commands that one of your troop seek a lost caravan. It's a one-man job, a job no man wants. Your sly-eyed troop leader holds out straws to you and the others. Who will investigate? You feel the short straw and hear them shout, "Kinnit!" You know what that means. A lonely traipse in the cold dark. You dawdle and grumble all the way, sobering as you find the overturned caravan. Massacre. Your lantern reveals ravaged corpses in every direction. Inhaling sharply, you smell a thick black stench you remember secondhand from the few void-woken corpses your troops have found. As you approach a dark thicket, the stench grows stronger. In a flash of void and blood, a claw rakes savage stripes across your guts. As Kinnit dies, all goes black.
Damn it. Got
Staggering back from Kinnit's deathly grasp, only your own blood now pumps through your heart. With your living eyes, you see him trembling in front of you, desperately holding out 3 straws. As you pluck the short straw from his hands, Kinnit weeps with relief. His wound disappears in turn, and he is restored to the model image of a strapping young soldier. He looks around, then looks at you, and then he smiles. Smiling broadly, Kinnit fades away.
Goodbye, Kenneth. Glad I could save you. You got too much. I need to go sell shit. But first, gonna be eating.
Followed by magisters in the farm. You remember a warm
I've eaten all these
Eloise was
before.
work. From the dark wood creek, you hear only. You strike. He offered after all. You twist Wendy.
History is written by victors. Do not doubt.
Oh wait, yeah, we can do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that because I spawned? What the fuck are you guys talking about, dude? I didn't touch anything. Why is everyone so mad? Look at that. Everyone's ready to fight. Alright, so never transport back to the fucking this place. Those dudes got mad as fuck. On source orbs, I want that.
For a return visit, or have at it. Got yourself situated.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
I've got me a sweet deal. That's all you need to know.
Do I still want this wand, actually? Hold on. Compensate me. I do want this artillery plant. Blah. Blah. I don't need skin. I could see this being useful. I don't want to be able to summon an oily blob. I think that'd be fun.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing in.
Oh yeah. This is too
Made it
good.
back safe.
Too intelligence.
That's all you got.
I would lose the initiative, but it'd make me immune to
Said
sleeping.
and done, Ada.
Or I would want to get rid of the poison wand.
Than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Oh, I forgot to wear my
Yep, yep.
If I don't come visit your tongue,
get my bartering up. Hold on, what do we get? Do I get bartering, or is that a civil? That's... I need my persuasion up, I guess, a couple more. Let's do... How many slots do we have? We got 2 open slots. I don't need any members.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients. And
Vapid fiction, along with a large helping of ham.
much business today. Not much.
back for a return visit, are you?
Oh, yeah.
There's no safety in solitude. Well, keep steady. People still need potions. Be back.
No, honestly, let's just fucking sell it all, dude. I don't use any of this shit.
You eating any of your own fish?
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis over there.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
I got me a sweet deal. That's all you need to know.
Most of this stuff weighs like a little bit anyway, so that's what's weighing me
Keeping it
down.
together, Bree.
I'll keep all these dwarven stews, maybe.
As long as I don't think about it too much.
Look at that. These dwarven stews cost
You're
15.
safe among friends. Never forget.
I'll just keep 10. I'll 8. Oh wait, I think I want to keep the blood rose and I don't need any of the food stuff.
Much business
These
today?
scrolls.
Not much. People don't want to leave
Oh look, an artillery plant scroll, so we don't even have to buy that skill.
solitude.
Dope. And we should have
People still need
the
potions.
thing.
Be back soon.
Get rid of that, get that. I could sell this. Because it's unrepairable. What's the point of it?
From the factory that another boat went
We'll
down.
keep it because it only weighs 2 pounds. And I'm not sure if it'll like come in handy later. I don't want to have to come and try to steal this shit back. Or buy it back. That shit's annoying.
Back at Leisha.
We'll also keep this dog collar just...
What do they call her? The axe? Much business today.
I have a fucking wooden box. Why do I have a wooden box?
There's no safety.
Look at that, dude. 3 pixie dust gets me all that gold.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Alright, I think I've sold everything there. Alright, so what do we really want? I think we want... We already bought that one thing. Really want this one. Do we want... I could see the spider legs being useful. Because that web would slow people down. Making it harder for them to get to my
There's
Cool.
no safety in solitude.
which
Well, keep
is
steady.
useful.
People still need potions.
I don't need this
Be
anymore.
by soon enough.
Reactive armor is honestly really dumb. gonna end up getting that.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
What's this?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
What the fuck? Why is this backpack cost 5,000 gold? What the hell? Later, my dude.
Yep.
What the fuck is in this? What? Where did that come from?
You eating any of your own fish?
There we go.
How can you afford his stuff?
Back for a return visit, are you?
Get rid of these.
Can't get that thing in my mind. You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now. Easier said than done, Rita.
Yep.
Alright, let's auto sort this shit. Where is blank? Fine with. There it is, baby. Oof. Ooh. Acid Spores Scroll. Valid.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
What the hell could it be then, if it's
What?
not a blank
Nothing
earth
less than
spell?
the wisdom of the ancients. And
Polymorph, Necro.
Vapid fiction, along with a large helping of ham.
Is it?
You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Huh. Wonder what the hell it could be.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar. I don't come visit me, son. Who will? Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing in my mind. You made it back safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now. Easier said than done, Ada.
Raise a Bone Widow? Well, let's go ahead and get some more intelligence, shall we? We need more. We've got a couple spells that... Honestly, I need to probably start getting... Well, if we do another spell slot, we can put that on their E.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that.
I might still give him one extra spell slot.
Made it back safe and
We'll do another
sound.
memory
That's
and
all
an
you gotta
intelligent.
think about right now.
We'll do dual wielding, question mark.
Easier said than done, Ada. Got word from the factory that
Pyro.
another bolt went down. Things ain't general in charge. What do they call her? The axe?
What's up, Dan? My dude. He could use... If I gave him a memory, probably get rid... I don't ever use this pin down. Not worth. Anything. Apparently she can use right now.
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that pain out of my mind. You made it back, safe and sound.
Yeah, we're gonna worry about you guys getting...
Easier said than done, Ada.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Much business today.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you let that empty soda.
I'm gonna give him that. Then I'm gonna give him one more memory.
There's no safety.
Then finesse. That way,
Well, keep
he can
steady.
learn
People still need potions.
healing ritual.
Be by soon enough.
I want to see how it works. I like how it's like a watery thing. That's good. That'll help out. Chillin', dude. Chillin'. You know how I roll. What does this bitch need? I could probably give her Necromancer, or... If I gave her this, this Elemental Totem summoning, it's just an extra thing that's out there, you know? Let's give her some summoning. Then let's give her a memory. Then give her some HP.
Easier said than done, Ada.
I just want to, like, worst case scenario, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't pay together too much.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients. And
Vapid fiction, along with a large helping of ham.
Alright, alright. That should be good. I don't know how this works. It's gonna be like, it's not really gonna be good damage at all, but it'll be fine. What did we give him? We gave him this artillery
Much business today.
thing.
Not much. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them. There's no safety in solitude.
We're gonna do the right here. Perfect.
Keep steady. People still
Now we
need
can
potions.
summon these
Be by
blobs.
soon enough.
The only bad thing about these stat bars, put them right next to my other summon on this. Now I can summon a kitty cat, and I can summon this blob of doom.
Much business today. Not much. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them. There's no safety.
Oh, that's cool.
Keep steady. People still need potions.
What is this? Create a surface of web. I just want to see how it works. Oh, that's cool as fuck. It ignores armor. Alright, that's actually really good. Mainly because it ignores armor. So if it ignores armor, it don't matter what you got.
The kind that don't fancy starving for the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
We've come very far in this game. They got enwebbed. Movement speed down 100%. Look at that, dude. That's OP. Does that shit sit there forever? Holy fuck, dude. I didn't know that was a thing. I would have had that so long ago. Hello, everybody. Alright, so we're trying to go over this way. We need to go behind.
I've spotted something.
Oh yeah, we're grave digging now. We are officially grave diggers.
These are lizard remains, but in the human section of the graveyard. Something's amiss.
Sister, help me, please. What kind of a lizard are you? My troubles will never be over as long
The spirit falls silent for a moment.
the eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my good. Now
I'll help you out. Why is this all oiled up? Hold on. We pretty much have to go over there soon. There's no way around it. We're gonna blow it all up. How far did that go up? Not too. Why is there oil everywhere? What are y'all doing? Oh, is that from my earthquake earlier? Must have been. Yeah, we're slow. Look, another lizard.
It's hard not to feel some pride in reptilian engine. I watched an elf spend hours trying to force his way into a lizard's chest. Eventually, he threw it into the flames. But still it sits there. He did not leave empty-handed, unfortunately. I pity the poor salamander.
Pity. That salamander doesn't sound like he's having a good time.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
Ooh. Too bad it's all shit. Which one costs the most? The wand. Oh, which reminds me, we got Fane a new wand. It does air damage. But we'll make it do more. Oh no. Fire damage too? Maybe? Yeah. Unless we have like a I want a venom room. What I want is there a water room? I don't think they have a water room. Does everyone have everything ruined they can? Runes galore, and yes, we all have it. Oh, I forgot to sell these. Dan, my dude, how are you doing? Life treating you well? You haven't gone. Ooh, this looks neat.
An ancestor tree. Pure grace in an undeserving world. The
Someone
spirit
coming.
of the tree may have much to say.
Does it though? Can someone go get in that source, please?
The roots of a great ancestor tree reach from deep underground to the surface above and beyond. But this tree feels...
Are you on mid shift right now? Getting off late as fuck, dude. Unless you're not deployed again already, are you?
You are a scion of the elves. The mother tree demands your blood. You do not have a choice. She has a plan, and you must serve her with your death.
Not yet. Are
heed
you
your
expecting to
mother's
deploy
wishes
soon?
and take root. But then you hear a voice, a friendly whisper from beyond. The voice knows you. He understands you. He loves you. He offers you your freedom and asks but one small
tell him no,
service
dude.
in return.
Worked for me. Not.
Grateful, you accept. In an instant,
I'm still
you
salty
yourself
how they
once
got me
more
on that
walking
deployment
the
we
world.
went on.
But your
Oh
new
man.
friend begins to make demands.
Check it out. I'm about
Small
to hold
services,
on.
then
It's story
larger
time. It's
and
fucking
more
story
often.
time.
They cause
So
you pain.
it is year 2015, right? I think it's in the middle of summer. So it's like June or July. And I'm sitting there chilling, doing an x-ray, you know, minding my own business. And here comes my leadership. So Master Sergeant and my supervisor, who's a staff sergeant at the time. They roll in, all right? They roll in, they're like, hey, do you have a family care plan for your dog? And I'm like, no, who the fuck does that? They're like, oh, well, it was more of a joke because you're going TDY to Ellsworth. I was like, where the fuck is Ellsworth? They're like, it's in South Dakota. I was like, dope. For how long? And they're like, 3 months. I was like, that sounds awesome. I'll do it. No problems there. They're like, awesome, cool. Because this person did the last TDY we needed, so you can go and do this one. And I was like, all right, cool. At this time, you know, I'm a single dude. The only thing I got going on is I've got a house and I have a dog. So at this point, I ended up finding someone who lived in the dorms that wanted to live at my house while I was gone and take care of my dog. And I was like, excellent. So I'll be able to do all my stuff. Perfect. So get to Ellsworth. I'm there for about 2.5 months and I get a call. Like, hey man, got this deployment. You want it? I was like, where is it to? And they're like, we don't know yet. I was like, what's it doing? They're like, TCN duty. I was like, fuck no, I don't want to do that. Fuck no, I don't want to do that shit. If it's x-ray, sure, I'll go. But it's TCN duty, hell no. I'm not trying to be bored as fuck for 6 months. So they're like, I think it'd be a really, really good opportunity for you. So we're going to put your name in for it. And I was like, don't, because I don't want to go. They're like, nah, we'll go ahead and just put it in. And then once, if they decide on you, you can make the decision. I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't think you're listening to me. I don't care about the experience of a deployment. I don't want to fucking go. Anyway, he didn't heed my words, so he put my name in for it anyway. And then like a week later, I get a call from our superintendent and they're like, hey, so we got your name down for the deployment and we're down to send you, but I'm like, oh, and they're like, but you don't have retainability during the deployment. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, your enlistment's due up in August and you would be deployed at that time, so we can't send you. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Oh boy. Like, but I mean, this is the end of your first enlistment, so are you gonna re-enlist? I was like, gee, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about it right now. And they're like, well, are you gonna have a decision anytime soon? I was like, how soon do you need it? And they're like, within a week. I'm like, nah, I probably won't have a decision by then. I'm sorry. You should look for somebody else. And so they're like, okay, well, we'll let you know what happens. And then 2 weeks pass. I'm like, all right, so don't worry about the deployment. We gave it to somebody else. So we're sorry that you didn't get it. I was like, aw, darn. That sucks. That was my plan all along. Now, I get back from Ellsworth. I'm having a blast, right? I made a bunch of money on that TDY. and September is when I left for that TDY. I get back in December. Now January rolls around, and at this point, now my flight chief is hounding me. He's like, "Hey, are you re-enlisting?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know yet. I've got plenty of time to figure it out." Every fucking day, at least 7 times a day, he's like, "Hey, are you re-enlisting? Hey, are you doing this? Hey, are you doing that?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. All right, and the way you're going about it, I don't think I will, because I'm not trying to be hounded like this, because it doesn't make me feel comfortable." So at some point in time, he pulls the Master Sergeant card and he's like, go talk to AFPC or go talk to MPF, ask them what your options are, and then start getting the process started because, whatever." I'm like, "Well, I can't really deny, that's not an unlawful order. I'll go and see what they say." So I go and ask them, they're telling me all this stuff, and I decide that I'm going to extend. And at this point, this is what throws me off. I was trying to extend, and when I showed my flight chief the paperwork for it that I needed to get signed from the commander, he's like he had a look of disgust on his face, as if I went around his back and did something wrong. And he was like, I'll bring this back to you, but I need to go talk to the superintendent about it first." I was like, "What do you have to go talk to her about? There shouldn't be an issue. He just extended my contract, so I'll have another year." And he was fucking furious, and I didn't know why. Until 2 weeks after that. 2 weeks after that, I had signed the paperwork, and I wasn't meaning to send it in when I did, but I did it. And then 2 weeks after that, they come in like, "Hey, you're getting deployed." I was like, "Neat, as an X-ray tech?" And they're like, "No, TCN." And I fucking lost it. I was so fucking mad. Because I extended when I did, and the deployment hadn't left yet, I got tasked with that deployment 3 weeks before we were leaving. Because the guy that they had given it to was given the choice, for whatever reason, to back out of it. And he took it. He's like, "Yeah, I don't really want to deploy." And they're like, "All right, cool. Well, we'll give it to the guy that we were going to give it to first." And that's how I deployed. It's so fucked up, and that's a big reason why I sort of left active duty, was just because that leadership, you know. Well, it's a choice, I guess, when it comes to TCN duty. Since TCN duty is mostly a voluntary deployment, if it was for X-ray, if it's for my job, you're not getting backed out of that unless another X-ray tech is going to take your place. So that's how they ended up phrasing it. They're like, "Well, since you were first slotted for it, we're giving it to you." And I was like, "I mean, that's fine, but if I can find somebody else to take it, can I do that?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." I found 4 people that were like, "Yeah, I'll go, I'll take that. I was trying to get that." I was like, "Dope." And I went and talked to them. They're like, "It's too short notice." I'm like, "It's short notice for me, motherfucker. Priorities." So I was a little pissed off for like 2-3 days, and like everyone was concerned because I wasn't talking to nobody. I was mad. I was so mad. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm really glad that I did go on the deployment, because I made buku amounts of dollars. All right, that's how I got this dope ass computer set up right now. Mainly these monitors. These things were expensive as fuck. I made tons of friends because OCN duty was really good because we had 90 people in our flight. I don't think anyone else besides security forces probably had that amount of people. And I guess the different flight, like crew chief squadrons and stuff, but you guys are separated based on what aircraft you're in, right? Or wait, you're not a crew chief, but you work on the flight line, right? Yeah. But yeah, I guess like whoever's working on like the C-130, you guys are a squadron. The AWACS, you guys are a squadron. You know, it works like that. That's how I would imagine it works.
He bids you guard your tree. He expects you shall have guests. You shall kill the Godwoken when they come. Then you shall be free.
Okay, gotcha. I'm the Godwoken.
The thought occurs. The sign replaced one bad deal with another.
No such thing as luck. Only self-earned success. To trade one's soul for immortality and then lose out on your prize? That is unfortunate, no matter the circumstances.
Desperation leads to stupidity among the...
The roots of a great...
But yeah, that whole, like, the way they went about getting me on the deployment is what really pissed me off. Doing the deployment itself wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it a lot. I just wish they had been more honest and upfront with instead of like doing all this shady shit to get me to go.
Help! I'm down here! A mind of this magnitude shouldn't be cursed to live like this. Can you dig me up? Well, I used to be... Wait, who did I used to be? I can say with confidence who I am now, at least. A thinker. The likes of which you've never known and don't worry.
If he does try to screw me up, I'll fuck him up.
The skeleton tries to brush the dirt from his
His name's
clattering
Crispin.
bones, then
He's
frowns.
got 5 heads.
The moistest bits are still stuck in his cracks and crevices.
Thanks. You're probably looking for a reward, but I haven't got much. Except, you know, the wisdom of the ages.
He pokes a finger against his ossified head.
I'm a bit of a philosopher, you see. Not much else to be, what with all that thinking time. Oh, but I don't just go around giving knowledge away like a common medium.
The skeleton pauses and sighs, then straightens his spine with a clatter.
A soul bond will settle it. A battle of wits. Then the cosmos itself will decide who can better face the truth of our own essence, me or you. A weak soul may not survive the bond, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. Oh, it's easy. We link up souls and share our innermost beliefs. Think of it like an innocent little duel. The winner remains comfortable with their personal truths.
Interesting. This isn't a good idea at all. The main good thing about the deployment, though, had I not gone on the deployment, I wouldn't have anybody to play League of Legends with, except for like 1 or 2 buddies. So, and then I definitely wouldn't be playing D&D right now with Tony. So, in the grand scheme of things, grateful. It's just, you gotta be truthful with me. Be upfront. Don't try to put shit behind my back.
Loser. Well, battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway, even when you're battling your own mortality. The angst can prove terminal to the weak-willed.
I'm going to save right here, and then we're gonna fight this motherfucker. Also, I kind of want to make a drink. I'm feeling a rum and coke.
Oh, how fun. Just touch this bone on my rib cage here, right over where my heart would be, if...
You reach for the rib in question, but nothing feels different. Not until you try to pull your finger...
All right, miss. Deep thought. First up, our purpose in life. I say it's to accumulate knowledge. Pretty great answer, eh?
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance.
Really, this is all I've got? Make the most of every moment.
You question your response the moment it leaves your lips. Your entire body shivers anxiously as you wonder...
You poor, precious, pathetic thing. That's what... Let's see if you can do better this time. Tell me, Sally Smarty Pants, is there such a thing as free will? I say...
After I
no.
finish this thing...
The gods guide our every move. I dare you to outsmart me now.
You are immobilized by fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of nothing. Fear of...
Aw, the big lizard's as weak. I hate to ask another question, but the bond demands it. Sorry and all that. So tell me, don't hurt yourself now. I know how trying this must be for you.
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton. You pull your hand quickly back to your side. The truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not enough to ease the inner pain ripping through your mind, soul, and body.
Such a pity.
Did I die? Hold on, we're about to die. That is a pity. We're gonna change our answers. First, a drink. I'll be right back. Coke. Boy ain't fucking around when it comes. Talking that good, right? Are you a bottle guy, a 2-liter guy, a can guy, or a glass bottle guy, huh? Glass bottle all the way. Unless fountain is available, then fountain might be better. Just because it's like pretty much made on the spot, so it's fresh. But glass bottle. Oof. Oh, that sound. Heavenly. It's too good, dude. My buddy Andrew back in Nashville, he's Mexican, and his grandma owns like a little convenience shop, like a Mexican convenience shop right next to a Mexican restaurant. And they had these glass bottles, so when I would go pick them up from work, he would snag me one of these. I didn't have to pay for it, so I guess technically I was paying with gas, but you know. Yeah, actually those things are fucking dope. Because I love vanilla Coke, that's my favorite. You can just make unlimited vanilla Cokes. Those things are, oof, so good. They got one at the Firehouse Subs that's nearby. So if I'm ever feeling, you know, vanilla Coke, just go over there.
Oh, how fun.
You reach for the...
All right, miss.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance. You question your response the moment...
Let's see if you can do... I say no. The God's guide...
You are immobilized by...
Aw, I hate to ask. Don't hurt yourself now. I know how trying this must be for you.
You feel the bond, the truth of your...
Such a pity.
Really? Then what the fuck? Alright, so it's not Scholar. Oh, that's good. What I like about rum and coke, like Captain Original Spiced rum, is that it makes it taste like a vanilla. During the deployment, that's all I was fucking drinking.
Oh, how you reach for the...
All right.
His jaws. You tug and tug, but your finger remains attached to the skeleton's bone. You question your...
Let's see if you could... I say no.
There seems to be no escaping this weird bond. Short of breaking off your own finger, you are immobile.
Aw, I hate to... Don't hurt yourself now.
You feel the bond break in and out.
Such a pity.
Really? Is there no way to do this? I guess you have to go and look at it first. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance. You question your response.
You poor precious Let's see if you can do better this time. I say no. The gods guide our every move. I dare you to outsmart me.
You are immobilized by...
Aw, I hate to ask another question. Don't hurt yourself now. I know how...
You feel the bond break, but in and out rips through your mind, soul, and body.
Such a pity.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat this dude. And I don't really want to continue dying, and I definitely don't want to waste a resurrection scroll.
I don't blame you. To brush shoulders with someone of...
More not for Crispin, a simpleton's idea of a clever man, and a poor man's idea of a rich one. Here rests Timus Anklet. Ever may he look out upon the woods he loved so dearly. Here lies Porphyrius. Arthur Bree died of shrieking his sadly missed by Costimus and family alone.
We're gonna read all these tombstones.
Lacey lies here, burned in her bed, as in most souls. Here lieth Jeffy, first name unknown, and of no...
What do I have in my inventory right now? Got so much space for activities. Ooh, what's this? Garrick's buried valuables.
What's this? I found something.
This is Garrick's valuables. I wonder why it showed up like that. Oh wait, Garrick. Garrick was that skeleton we fought. Need Lore Master 3. Do it then. Identify that bitch. Holy fuck, look at that. Physical armor. Why does it keep giving me sneaking, dude? Get that shit out of here. What's over here? Have mercy. Someone's fighting? Oh. A lot of shit going down. Silent Watchers. Those are Magister plaything. You need a potion. I just sold all my potions.
A man paces back and forth, puffing anxiously on a pipe. His face is creased with tiredness. The faint coppery hue of dried blood stains his hands.
If you're looking for healing or the like, then you'd best look elsewhere. My plate is full for now.
The man chomps on the bit of his pipe, generating a small cloud of nervous smoke. Finally, he plucks it from his mouth and clears his throat.
I came by a new patient, a young woman, very troubled. I'll do what I can for her.
He gestures with his pipe for you to leave.
Fine. You can help. Just be careful. It's clear she's a powerful sorcerer, but also whatever she was subjected to has warped her in body and mind. I have her locked up for good reason.
Worst case scenario is we kill this dude. Don't mind if I just loot all your stuff, dude.
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman
Oh,
lurches
damn.
round to face you. It utters a marrow-curdling gurgle.
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves. You're right. I hadn't noticed before. Couldn't get close enough. We have to help her. Maybe we can... All right. We need her subdued, understand? Do whatever you can to knock her down. Just don't go too far.
Another gurgle, sharper, angrier. Then...
Oh, what the fuck? Look at that. What are these things? What are those? Alright, Fane, my dude. It's time. I'm gonna do this. This. This, baby.
She's too strong. She must be weakened, or there's no way to help her.
I've got a knockdown arrow, but she has too much armor right now. I need to use my Marksman's Fang. Oh.
The young woman
I did it.
on the floor, her breathing an uneven rasp. Swan's satchel of surgical tools lies nearby. Swan approaches, cradling his arm with a grimace of pain.
Those summons of hers broke my arm. I'll do what I can to help, but the rest is up to you. Tread carefully. One false move and she's dead.
Oh, we're gonna save right here.
Swan carefully holds her head steady with his one good arm. Something moves along her exposed lobe. It's a maggot of some kind. Swan gingerly picks up some forceps with his good hand and tries to remove. The forceps slip from his hand and strike the floor. He gives...
It's no use. I'm liable to do more damage than good without both hands to work with.
The maggot fights the pull of the forceps and sinks its hooked maw into brain matter. A chunk comes away with it as you pull it up. The woman's breathing has grown shallow as she hovers between life and death. All you can do is close her up and hope for the best. Swan shakes...
I can't. The works...
You try to replace the bone extract. It doesn't seem to line up with a hole very well. You shove it in as best you can, and your hand passes over the needle and thread in Swan's satchel, and instead fishes out a roll of bandages.
We fucking just we killed her because we're not a surgeon, dude. That's funny as fuck. What I like the best is that she fucking like she's laying there and she fucking flopped up in the air. Oh, you gotta watch this you gotta watch this stream. We'll use the
part of her skull lifts away in a neat square, revealing the brain beneath. Something moves along her exposed lobe. It's a maggot of some kind. The maggot fights the pull of the forceps. The woman's breathing has grown shallow as she hovers between life and death. You try to reply. Your hand past.
There's no way to do that. But no, I'm not cool. I don't want to do that. I want to save this woman. Why can't I just heal her? How do you get rid of mind maggots?
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Crap.
After much effort and a lot of blood, you've created a ragged hole in her skull. Not the finest job, but it will serve. Something moves along her exposed lobe. It's a maggot of some kind. The maggot is caught in the pinch of the tweezers and plucked off in a single, swift movement.
Oh, neat.
The woman's breathing has grown shallow as she hovers between life and death. You replace the extracted bone and bind it with copper hooks. Then you draw the scalp back in place and start stitching the incision shut. The woman's breathing grows stronger.
We did it.
Even. Color flashes.
Cheers.
She's alive. You did it. I've never seen anything like that, not in 20 years. I'll tend to her here for a while. She shouldn't be moved yet. She'll want to thank you once she comes round, I'm sure.
Can we at least...
The young woman blinks as she...
It's you.
Oh, shit.
I remember your face in the darkness.
She's still burning.
You saved me.
We not want to...
It's a damn miracle.
What does
she
this do?
survived.
Paper. Vaporize ground surface. Oh, that's cool. What else does it do? Remove petrified and frozen from target character. That'll be useful if I ever go against somebody that...
The Magisters arrested me in Arcs.
Look at her
The
face.
sorcerer.
God bless
They
that poor
strapped me
lady.
to a table. And they put something in my head. Something alive. They put me on a caravan bound for Fort Joy. They said I was going to become a pet for the hammer. I could feel myself changing. I tore off the shackles that held me, like they were parchment. I remember hearing screams, feeling the blood of others on my hands, in my mouth. Then I ran, and then I woke up here.
Can we heal this woman?
It can be hard to sleep sometimes.
She almost died just because she's sitting there on fire. Chillin'. We should have done is given her the bottle of wine. Oops. Sure, this man won't mind me looting all his shit. Saved his first patient.
A spillage all over the floor.
Same. Where'd he go? Go talk to this dude.
That was damn fine work you pulled off there. I'll keep an eye on her until she's ready to
Attitude to the Red Prince and everything.
If you find yourself in need of potions or healing, be sure to come to me. It's the least I can do. Help yourself. Until next time.
What's he got?
Take care of yourself.
Oh, he's got all the healing spells, probably. Wow. Look at that. A 33%. Well, fortunately for him, or maybe unfortunate, a thief. I'm gonna steal what I can. See what we got. What we got? Want these blank books? Pixie dust. I might take 2. I'll take all these lockpicks. Crap, disarm pits. I don't want this because we need to buy anything else from them. I don't think. Oh shit! Just take something. Swim. Swim. Wish I could see. I can't see shit at all. Hey, I don't know what the dude was thinking, just like letting people in his house, you know. You can't do that. He gave me the key. It's pretty much my house. Ooh. Oh, wow. Milk and honey. 15% vitality. What is this? A Venom Wing Voidwoken? Who's this? It's Gareth. Oh yeah, his family lives up there. Let's go talk to them. I love how many fucking secrets exist in the world. So neat. Like, what a good game. Unlike Star Wars Battlefront 2, what a piece of shit. What did we get? Constitution, Huntsman, and Necromancer. And technically it's better than what I have. Ooh, we got a better water rune. Huntsman and Pyro. I could get rid of the Aerothurge. I think. Burnished ring, we'll get rid of that one. over here. Dare you to try to fight me. Intelligence and scoundrel. Inflicts burning on contact. But it's actually better than what... Oh, I'm looking at... I was about to say, how is that true? I just put something... I lose a finesse. Probably be best on intelligence. Technically, it's better. We'll put it on. Is this better for anyone? Somewhat. What happens? Hold on. Oh, that just increases damage. Dope. That's all I really wanted. Who is this? Oh, it's a dog. Come here.
The shaggy dog keeps his distance, wary eyes
Look
size
at
him
him.
up as his hackles rise.
My friend.
You run away. Everyone here run away. All run. All run. Something.
He cocks his head to one side, confusion and suspicion wrinkling up his fuzzy
So
face.
imagine. Look.
I ran away from bad man.
Good.
Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food.
Oh dear.
I can sniff. Good and bad. Right or bad.
Oh shit.
He paws a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
Some bad. Most good. Good enough. Good enough.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek. Hot
He
red blotches
diseased me.
spreading in an angry rash. The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his...
Cool. He diseased me.
Run away.
How long are we diseased for? Don't we have something to cure that? That's dope as fuck. This will get rid of the disease, but it'll cost me. But I don't want it. Of course. Swear I had something that got rid of disease. Maybe it's just bless.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
Look at him over here digging a hole.
Gareth toils in monotony. Gareth freezes, then turns slowly towards you. His breaths are steady.
I'm digging my murdered parents' graves.
Gareth moves to continue his task, but his cadence falters. He pauses. Silence hangs, begging to be broken.
No, of course you Godwoken. I've seen Seeker's blood seeping into the sand. I waded through corpses on the deck of the Lady Vengeance. But when the lifeless eyes looking back at you are your own mother's, I just didn't know. I didn't know what darkness lied beyond pain. Now, well, Dallas's pets. Such helpful tools they are too. The abominations do the dirty work and the whites keep their robes clean. Convenient, they're still there, spreading their rancid smell through the house. Paladins came to clean up the mess. In the name of Lucian, they say, and they seem to believe it.
Gareth shies away from you. His eyes pass over the half-filled graves, and he takes a shuddering breath.
I'm the one who has prayed. An endless litany. How many pleas does it take? How many tears do I have to shed? How much must I lose for the gods to listen?
Ooh. He doesn't really have anything I want.
Gareth forcefully exhales and looks past you to the nearby house. You fear he might snap the shovel's handle in two. You swear you hear Gareth's pulse, galloping faster than a saddled mount. You've never heard such a thing before, but you suspect...
If you want to help, then you find the craven wight that ordered their slaughter.
His clenched jaw tightens further, and then, in an instant, Gareth's guard is broken. Tears well in his eyes. With every blink, a
poor man
falls to his...
My parents, they did nothing to deserve this. They were good. Honest. More honest than me. I'd give my own life to bring them back. I never got that last chance to tell them I loved them. I never got to say goodbye. You're right. There's nothing more to be done here.
I feel like that would just be down this. We're about to go and fuck these dudes up, though.
That thing isn't done. It isn't anybody. It's a monster, pure and simple. All of them are.
We'll use my sword.
The two paladins Gareth mentioned are arguing in front of the door to the modest farmstead. As they notice your arrival, they stop talking and look at you quizzically.
We're guarding it. And believe me, you don't want to go in there. There's a bunch of silent monks inside who've tasted blood today. Already killed in there, so they did. For real? Finally. Here's the key. Now
Paladin Jad casts one last sorrow-filled glance at the house before joining his companion and striking.
But, fine.
The lumpen silent monk stands like a pillar of decaying flesh. So still it seems he is not even breathing. All of a sudden, like a bellows, he exhales a fetid gust right into your face. The stench of rot shrouds you. He looks through your eyes with seeming disinterest as the life ebbs from his body, drop by drop.
Can we do that to all of them?
Body and spirit. This her tears.
Goodbye.
This dwarven monk hangs his head, as if looking down at his feet. A wretched gurgling noise issues from... He does not resist in the least. The silent monk looks like she was only recently converted. Her face was clearly beautiful once, and the eyes looking at you are not yet the full Fuligin black of other silent monks you. One of her hands trembles, twitching. It reaches out to you. Her hand is cold and smooth, like that of a porcelain doll. Jerkily, as if unused to movement, she strokes your hand. Her lips part, and her mouth moves. Did she or slay? Or did you only hear what you wanted to hear in the whispers of the wind? Slipping your hand free from hers, you back away and leave her standing there. Her arm remains.
Why are these monks got gold on them? Let her? Station with the most amazing guide. Huh. Poor lady. Ooh. Most unfortunate indeed. Did they like fucking... Why is his house crooked?
The silent monk stands with one arm outstretched, stroking the air in front of her.
We loot all the stuff that we can. Ooh, a hoe. Good.
This Manchester didn't die by a sword, anyway. Something's afoot here.
Magisters versus the Voidwoken. And the Magisters are losing. But because they are losing, I will help them and then I will kill them. Ooh, I hit them all. Holy fuck, dude. Look at how much health he has. God bless. How much health do I have? Only 400. These are insane. Cast haste on. Cost 2. I want to summon this oily blob. Look! Look at it, it's a blob. Blob! What can my blob do? It just goes and attack things? Look at it go. Look at that little blob. Oh, he punched that shit. He punched that motherfucker hard. Never been so proud. Can I get up there in 2? Be. Oh, acid just destroys magic or physical. Not bad. We'll move out of the way. Did we kill this dude? I think we should kill this. Excellent. Yo, petrifications. I don't want to see what this totem does. Oh, it just attacks things. That's just a minor annoyance for the enemy. Oh, he killed the shit out of that dude. Let us do... You're not burning. Either of you. Here. Have some burning. They're enwebbed. No one needs healing or anything. It's so weird. Guess I'll just set myself to chameleon. Y'all can't see me. Have my cat over here. Then jump. That cat's too cool, dude. That dude's dead for sure. What I need to be working on is killing this. I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. There's a critical hit, you said. Oh no, I wanted you to go. Can I attack this dude? I can. How do you miss when he's petrified? Oh, I made everything turn into necrofire. You're about to die from a kitty. Oh no, my kitty! My kitty die. Zero. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this dude's dead as fuck. I'm gonna throw daggers at him. This is how we do it. Wait for that necrofire to go away. We're probably about to be getting off too. Starting to get tired. Yeah, I believe it, dude. I know when I work night shift, like, even though I got my 8 hours of sleep, just having to be awake at fucking nighttime, be working. It kind of sucked, but it honestly wasn't terrible, just because, you know, I honestly got to play video game while I was at work. Sort of sit there and chill out, and if they needed me, I went and did an X-ray. Otherwise, I was sitting there playing Dark Souls all night. It was a good old time. Flight of the Phoenix. Whoever's house this is got fucking... Damn.
Villagers. Some slain by Godwoken. Others, perhaps not.
Pretty sure this is the Blackpits or whatever. So I'm going to set this and then I'm going to save. So I can go talk to this lady. But I don't want to do it now because I'll just end up piking. So this will remind me, hey, you need to talk to this bitch. But anyway, appreciate everyone coming out. Hopefully you had a good old time. And then we'll be playing this tomorrow morning. So I will see y'all then. Till then, peace out. Later, Dan.